is Robin Seymour. I'm a real estate broker here in Southern California, and I have been for 32 years. I'm in here to introduce you in video form about all of the things that you should and shouldn't do. So this first video is the 5 things a buyer should never do when they're starting their search for real estate. The first thing I'll tell you to do is not to try and do this on your own. You should be trying to find and hire a real estate broker for your benefit. Nobody really wants to do this on their own. They want to be educated, and the best way to start the search is to have a professional real estate agent helping you. If you don't know how to interview a real estate agent, I have another video that's the 20 questions to ask a realtor to find out who they are and what their theory is and how much experience they have. Those are all really important topics to ask your realtor. I recommend that you don't simply hire someone that you know from, the book club, or a niece or a nephew, or your best friend's daughter, because they may or may not be professional real estate agents. It doesn't take a whole lot to get a license, and you're hiring my experience as opposed to somebody that maybe has 2 years of experience. Maybe they've only done 3 deals and I've done 1,000 transactions. So you really do want to hire the best and brightest mind you can get for all their experience. It's critical to the success of what you're about to do. So don't try this on your own. Secondly, I would recommend that you get qualified. Don't start your search without getting qualified with a lender. Lenders can tell you a host of information that you didn't know about, the things that apply to your transaction. For instance, your qualifications are not just about your income. They're also about your debt. They're about the property itself and how much debt load you carry for the property. So does it have an HOA, a homeowners association? Does it have any special taxes? Are there any special issues that come up that you need to know about that a lender would be able to tell you about? And then they're going to qualify you to a number. That number is going to be the high end of your search criteria. So be sure that you're working with a qualified lender. Don't try and do this. I promise you'll never want to look at $800,000 houses and then only qualify to 7. The next thing, when you start looking at homes, begin your search at a qualified 2 number. Qualified 2 is $800,000. You don't want to start your search at your qualified 2 number of $800,000. I recommend that you go in and you start your search at $100,000 less, because I promise if you've looked at $800,000 houses, $700,000 houses are never really going to look good to you. So instead, what you want to do is start your search, your online search. Your real estate agent should be sending you property at $700 and work your way up to your maximum amount. So don't start your search at whatever the lender tells you you're qualified for. You may have to get there, but wouldn't it be better to buy a property at $745,000 that works perfectly than to not really see much at $800 and then work your way down and be disappointed? Next, don't try and buy a for sale by owner without a real estate broker. For sale by owners are unique properties in that they're not in MLS, they're not on Zillow, but your real estate agent is going to be able to tell you what they know about for sale by owners in the market where you're searching. Most of us have a list of properties, quiet listings that have gone for sale by owner, but now they're waiting for 2 or 3 months because something happened. They had a baby, or most of us will have a list of those. They're called pocket listings, and pocket listings are one of those secret little real estate deals that happen on the side, but they're really critical to getting full exposure to everything the market has. For sale by owners that are published, most of the time they use at least one realtor. The statistics are overwhelming that there was a realtor involved in the transaction, even when they started as a for sale by owner. Everybody wants the experience, the expertise, and the qualified ideas that a real estate broker will bring into a transaction. And finally, don't wait to buy. I can't tell you how many 40 and 50-year-olds that I know that still rent property. They always wanted to buy, but it just never seemed to be the right time to buy. So they waited for the market, the values to go down, or the interest rates to go down, or that they were saving a little bit more money. And then something happened where they needed new tires, and they never seemed to be able to buy. I can tell you that as long as you're paying someone else's mortgage payment, you're never going to build the wealth to build on the wealth. So it's always an excellent time to buy, even when markets are shifting. When you're using a qualified realtor, They are going to know how to mitigate the possibility of loss. They're going to know the best neighborhoods to purchase in. They're going to know all of the things for you to mitigate your fears of why you never really started. On top of that, one of the biggest issues is people tell me they don't have enough money to buy. That's a falsehood. There are loans out there not only at 100%, but at 105%. You can actually purchase a property with no money down. Now, I'm not talking just about FHA and VA loans that they do those, but actually there's special California loans for first-time buyers. There's all kinds of affordable, available incentives for people to become homeowners. And again, it goes back to use a qualified realtor to get all of this information. So those are the 5 things that buyers should never do when they're starting their search for real estate. My name is Robin Seymour. Again, I'd love to be helping you or guiding you. My number is 949-212-1147. You can call me or text me or email me, and I'd be delighted to help you. Have a great day.